Hello, Peru. I'm John Krasinski, and if you liked A Quiet Place 1, I think you might like A Quiet Place 2 better. I'm so excited for you to see it. We love this movie, and we can't wait for you to see it.
Ronnie, what do we got? Some kind of fire?
The biggest challenge is that it's much bigger than the first one, so from a writing standpoint, it was probably a little more difficult to write it. It was certainly more difficult to direct it because I think at the beginning of the movie especially, as you said, the scenes that I'm in, they're very big, and we decided to shoot them all in one take. And so, you know, one of our big touchstones was the movie Children of Men, which is one of my favorite movies, and he is without a doubt one of my favorite directors and most talented directors, and he sort of gave me the idea, or showed me the idea, I should say, of how to really immerse your audience into the moment, that's actually really happening with the audience as it's happening to your characters. And I wanted to do something a little more with it and play a little more with how long can you involve the audience in these one takes. And those one takes are so exciting when they're done, but in order to prepare for them, it's a lot of work. And it's one of those things where I've never been more proud of a crew, because those takes take all 300 people to do their job perfectly. And so after the scene where Emily's in the car, the entire crew ran out into the middle of the street and were hugging and high-fiving because we realized that we had pulled off something cool.
It's okay, we're okay. That's Dad. Okay, that's Dad. Where? Mom. Oh my God.
I feel like for me, the idea was in the first movie to have no information because the family doesn't have any information. And I think that helps you be put in the same position as the characters, that you don't know any more than they do, so you're living through this with them. You're asking the same questions that they are, and so that's what I felt about the first movie. I knew I wanted to introduce more information and show where or what happened on the day that the creatures arrived. But I didn't want to tell anybody where they were from or how did they get here, because that would be more information than the characters have, and I think that it would actually distance you from the story. When the studio asked me to do the sequel, I said no. I asked them to go find another writer or director because I didn't think that I could make a movie as personal as that. The first one was so personal to me. And then as they were looking for another writer or director, I had this tiny idea, which was to make Millie the lead character. And in doing that, not only, of course, would she be amazing as an actress and could pull it off, but it was allowing me the doorway to explore the same themes and the same storylines as the first one. So that's why we were confident to call the movie Part 2, because it actually feels like the same story.
It's okay.